Yo, good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. It's your boy, Tyrants Bane. Welcome to Freedom's March, Freedom Family, Freedom Lovers, Freedom Marchers, and Freedom Family. Now, I'm going off into the world of boxing again today, y'all. But not really necessarily strictly boxing. So, I'm going to be brief about this, because I want to be real clear. I was watching BFTB Sports last night, and he was discussing how basically everything that Brian Norman went through with trying to make a fight with Jerron Boots Ennis is essentially similar to what happened with Devin Haney and Tank Davis, them trying to fight, and how he pointed out the inconsistencies of Tank Davis fans and Bud fans and all that. He was trying to he was making a case for that. He was making a great case for it. Now, KO, Knockout Boxing 86 TV, shows up in the chat. And this is what I found very interesting. This was actually the most interesting part of what happened yesterday. He goes in and BFTB essentially calls him out for basically lying, right? He called him out for lying. He didn't say he was lying. He said capping. But, you know, KO is BFTB's boy. That's, you know, they tight like that. And that's cool. I ain't got no problem with that. You know, it is what it is. So when you cool with somebody, you're going to be a little bit more lenient on them. You're not going to go in on them like you could. Now, I don't have that relationship with KO, right? Just to point that out. But anyway, BFTB calls out KO for basically being inconsistent and just basically just being a super fan of Tank Davis. He's a fanatic. That's his bottom line to it. He's a fanatic for Tank Davis. Tank Davis can do no wrong, and that's how KO sees it. Now, what BFTB pointed out was that KO, and I don't watch any of KO's content anymore, but apparently KO was talking about how Tank Davis can fight anybody he wants. Even though, and I do remember this before I stopped fucking with him, is that he did say that he would call out Tank Davis. He would go against, basically call out Tank Davis and call him out if he tried to fight Rayo Venezuela. But he didn't do that. Instead, he switched up and said, oh, no, Tank can fight anybody he wants. So BFTB called him out for that. And then apparently KO was saying something more in the chat about it. And KO and BFTB told KO to click the link to talk about that subject. Right? So basically when BFTB called out KO, I wrote in a comment full of crap, right? Didn't mention KO's name, didn't do any of that. But apparently KO zeroed in on it right away, got triggered, and started going in on me in the comments. All right? Goes in on me in the comments. But BFTB told him to click the link and let's have this discussion. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying, look, Tank did some shit that you said you'd get on him about, and yet here you are backing Tank Davis anyway. All right? So he does click the link. KO gets on the panel, clicks the link for BFTB, and instead of discussing what BFTB was talking about, he decided to discuss me. First, he's asking KO, oh, have I ever not let Devin Haney fans come in and come on my channel and say what they want to say? And BFTB is like, yes, basically. And so, yeah, he was basically not mentioning me at first, right? He didn't mention my name. But when he felt like he got BFTB locked in on his side, right? When he felt like he had BFTB locked in on his side, he decided to mention me at that point and start going in on me for calling him out. Because according to him, I'm too scared to confront him on his channel about some shit he said when I've done it multiple times. I've done it on other people's channel while he was in the chat and he's saying some bullshit. I call him out. What's different about this last time where he said the most ridiculous shit ever and I did not decide to go and directly confront him about it, right? So he tells BFTB in the chat, he basically tattletales and says that, oh, he's making videos and this, that. I made 4 videos. No, I made 2 videos with your name on it. 4 videos total that could be related to you, where you said some silly shit that other people have also said. So I decided to make it a general video. And now I'm making a video about you again. Why? Because I'm a grown-ass man. I do what the fuck I want to do. I can make all the videos in the world about anybody the fuck I want on my channel. It's my channel. You can try to shame me and all this other shit. Look, the bottom line is this. You told me you wanted to debate me, right? You wanted me to come to your channel to debate you. Well, that's not how this shit works. That's not how this works. Because in order to have, now, if you want me to come to your channel to argue with you back and forth, yeah, that's a different story. But if you're talking about a debate, no, it has to be on neutral territory where you can't control anything, right? So yeah, when you said, oh, well, let's go to BFTB's channel, I said, for sure. But we have to have an established point of contention or established points of contention. It can't just be some random shit, because that's when it starts getting off into some crazy shit. That shit that's not even, because you're real good at that. You're really good at making, attacking straw men and all this other shit, chasing red herrings. We're not doing that. So I said, let's establish points of contention. So he wanted the points of contention to be about why I called him out for his integrity. And he also wanted a point of contention to be how I have no integrity. And I said, well, you're saying I have no integrity. What reason are you saying that I have no integrity? Because I gave you the reasons I said you have no integrity. I gave you those reasons. I gave you a logical reason for me to believe you don't have integrity. Well, where's your reason? So that was 2 weeks ago. I told KO 2 weeks ago, I said, okay, I'll go on BF channel to debate you. So we tried to come up with a day. I said I can do it Thursday and Friday night. He said he couldn't do it Thursday and Friday night because of his other obligations. I said, okay, we'll do it Monday, Wednesday. I can do Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, but I have to do it early and it has to be short because I got shit to do. And so that was the last thing that happened. He never came back and said, all right, I talked to BF, I set it up, blah, blah, blah. He never followed back up with me. That was 2 weeks ago. So he decides last night, BFTB is trying to discuss on his channel, talk about something where it was getting a little hot for him. Yep. That's right. It was getting hot for KO because BFTB called him out for being full of shit. And that's not what BFTB said. I'm not going to put words in his mouth. BFTB said he was capping. BFTB called him out for saying that he was going to do something that he did not do when it was time to do it. He said that if he didn't, and I remember these things, if Tank Davis didn't try to make a fight with Devin Haney by September, he was gonna call him out. All this other shit, but he didn't do that. Whatever. So instead of addressing that, you decide to call me out on BFTB channel. At that point in time, that's when you decide that you want to tell BFTB, hey, well, we like to debate on his channel. What? You were supposed to do that 2 weeks ago. You said nothing to me. So now you're going to go on BFTB channel, make it about you. You want to make the discussion about you. You want to make the live stream about you and your feelings being hurt. When I told you, all right, let's and then of course you gotta go with the name calling me out my name again, you know, typical high school shit, you know. And then you manipulate the facts. You're saying, oh, when have I ever stopped a Devin Haney fan from coming on and talking? Well, that wasn't the issue, right? What I said was, what I said was, when people tried to talk about Devin Haney on your channel when you were doing live streams, during the time you said Devin Haney was an email no contest, you told motherfuckers multiple times that you do not want to discuss Devin Haney because Devin Haney's not active. You said that out of your mouth. You said Devin Haney wasn't active. You said that you did not want to talk about Devin. So when you said that email no con, because I called you out multiple times for different shit you said about Devin. But when you called Devin an email no contest guy, that's when I was like, okay, I can't fuck with this dude. I can't fuck with him. And he doesn't want to discuss Devin Haney. All right, whatever. But he wants to talk the shit. But he doesn't want to talk about Devin Haney unless he's talking shit about him. But nobody else can say anything about Devin positively. I was like, all right, for sure. I'll go on my platform where I can do what the fuck I want and say what the fuck I want. And I'm going to talk about it on my channel because I'm a grown-ass man. So that's what I did. I don't need to justify it. I don't need permission. I've called out many people on my channel that were full of shit. And I've big upped plenty of people on my channel because I have the right to do that. That's what I fucking do. I do it if I want to do it. But you want to act like I'm not supposed to do that. Oh, don't make videos and this and that. Motherfucker, I do what the fuck I want to do. You got the wrong one with that, motherfucker. I don't give a hot damn what you talking about. You call me a hoe, all this, that, and third. Call me that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. What I do know is you got in your feelings because I called you out. You didn't like it. And so you still butthurt about it. I still live rent-free in your head. My little 2,000 subscriber channel. You decided to punch down. Okay, that's cool. You punch down, and this is what it is. But I'm not intimidated by you and your words, because I know you got the gift of gab and the so-called charisma that you clearly try to cultivate for yourself. I don't give a fuck about any of that, because I have no charisma. I have no gift of gab. I say what the fuck is on my mind. Have done it all my life. I've been a rebel all my life. I told y'all that I was diagnosed with being incorrigible when I was a kid. That shit didn't go away. You tell me that I shouldn't be doing something, and you try to shame me because I came out here to talk about what the fuck I want to talk about because you didn't want to talk about Devin on your channel because he wasn't active. You're a fucking Devin Haney hater, point blank and period. You're a hater to the point where you would dismiss Ryan Garcia cheating and committing attempted murder, basically attempted murder on Devin Haney by using performance-enhancing drugs. You would, even though you called him out. See, the difference between you and Punch Drunk is at least Punch Drunk is consistent. Punch Drunk did not give a shit about whether or not Devin Haney was cheating. He was just glad Devin Haney won, and he wanted the loss to stay. He did not care if Ryan Garcia cheated. He tried to exonerate Ryan Garcia. He lied and bullshitted about hair follicles, exonerating him and all this other shit. You didn't do that. You acted like you were upset by Ryan Garcia cheating. But then you turn around and call Devin an email no contest when somebody was talking about something and you knew this guy was a Devin Haney supporter. He was talking about a completely different fighter that had nothing to do with Devin Haney, but you decided to bring up Devin Haney and call him an email no contest. Is completely irrational, completely nonsensical, and completely illogical. Your hate for Devin Haney runs that deep. Now, BFTB said that, no, it's just, that's his way of protecting Tank. That might be true, but I'm going to have to disagree with BFTB and say, because he doesn't feel like KO hates Devin. I do. It's clear to me if you're going to call Devin an email no contest, when you know the reason he got a no contest is because he got cheated by Ryan Garcia. But you had a problem with Ryan Garcia cheating. But you also have a problem with Ryan Garcia suffering the consequences of cheating. How does that work? You got a problem with Ryan Garcia cheating, but only to the point where Devin can't get a no contest. So the reversal to a no contest was not justified by that wasn't a justifiable consequence for cheating. The 1-year suspension. So because Devin Haney got a no contest, even the term email no contest, I have never heard that used in the sport of boxing about anybody. Like you're supposed, like there's a no contest belt and you got to fight somebody for a no contest belt. Usually you call somebody an email champ or something like that when they did not fight anybody to win that belt. But because somebody vacated a belt or dropped a belt or was stripped of a belt and the belt went to someone else, the next person in line. That's usually when you call somebody email champ, or when you say somebody got emailed something. It's an insult. It is a degradation of the individual you're saying got the email. You're degrading. You're talking down on Devin for getting the email no contest when you say that. So in essence, you have dismissed the fact that Ryan Garcia cheated. You have a problem with Devin getting an email no contest, but you ain't never said shit about Ryan Garcia's racist ass comments. You never made a video about that. You never called him out for that. No. You are done and tired with the Ryan Garcia situation, so you stop talking about Ryan Garcia. But when somebody brings up Devin, you have to call him an email no contest, lacking in integrity. Now, you can say I'm lacking in integrity for not coming to you directly or going, all right, I don't care. The difference between me and you is if I call you out for lacking integrity, you get sensitive and butthurt about it. If you say I have no integrity because you feel like I should have come to you face to face, I don't know how you're gonna do that. Well, you want me to fly out there to you and go to your house? There is no face to face on the internet, by the way. Just because you can see me in a StreamYard does not mean we're face to face. But that's neither here nor there. If you said I lacked integrity for not talking to you directly about you lacking integrity because you called Devin email no contest, I don't care. So what? Okay, cool. Then you know what that means then? That means that we don't gotta fuck with each other. That means that you do you, I do me, and it is what it is. You take my motherfucking wrench, I don't watch your channel, I don't support you, and then we just go about it separate ways. But no, you want to debate your integrity. And he said he also wanted to debate Devin Haney being a sucker puncher. Yeah, okay. We can debate that for sure. Yeah. But I already explained in the video why I feel like Devin did not sucker punch anybody. But you want to get on BFTB's and discuss whether or not he was a sucker puncher. Okay, whatever, and that's cool. But I don't. You can say whatever you want about me not having integrity or being a hoe and all this. I don't care. I'm not invested in your opinion like that. I'm not invested in your opinion like that. You're not special because I don't know why you feel like you're special, but you're not special because I called you out on my channel. I've called out plenty of motherfuckers on my channel. Use their name and drag the shit out of them. I don't give a fuck. You know, some people don't want to use people's names. They want to, they don't feel like they have to use other people's names to do this, that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. If I'm gonna call you out on my channel, because guess what? I have the ability to say what the fuck I want on my channel. I can say what I want without being censored by anybody but the YouTube gods. If YouTube want to come up here and censor and give me a strike, as long as I'm speaking on my channel, that is the only way I can be censored, is if YouTube decides to step in and shadow ban me or give me a strike for whatever reason. No, so I can say what I want. So if I want to say shit about Brandon Tatum being a coon, I can say it freely, and I can explain why I feel like that without interruption. Just like if I feel like you lack in integrity because your hatred for Devin Haney is so deep. Because you know damn well, if the same shit happened to Tank, and he was fighting, and he fought Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia cheated, and whooped the shit out of Tank Davis, and got a loss, and they found out, you would not let it go. You would stay on it. You wouldn't make a video, talk about it a couple more times, and then drop it. No, you keep it going until Ryan Garcia received that punishment. And then if the fight was overturned to a no contest, you know damn well you would not call Tank Davis and email no contest. That's why I say you lack integrity. Okay. That's my opinion. That's my belief. That's my moral code. That's my moral system. And that's just what it is. Judge Jan Wire, I'm not upset. What illegal activity? I'm not up to anything illegal. I don't even know what illegal means. Baldy over there, what's it like to have no hair? Is it hot or cold? I don't want to cause, I don't know, because I'm not bald. Well, I wear shit on my head. So if it's cold, I just put something on. If it's hot, I take it off. Or I wear something lighter. It's not bad being bald. You get to wake up and just go on about your day. I shave once or twice a week. I shave my head once or twice a week. Low maintenance. It's very easy. It's very simple. I ain't got to worry about nothing. Lawrence Ritno was good. I ain't seen you in a minute, homie. How you feeling today, my friend? This is John from Brooklyn, New York, saying hello. What's good, John? What's good? Lawrence Ritno in the house. Just Jan. Dancing on the sun. Dude, there are 3 people in here. Calm down. I don't care how many people are in here. Bro, chill the fuck out. What am I chilling? What? Chill out for what? Nobody give a fuck anymore. Then why are you in here? Look at this motherfucker. Tokyo something. Nobody give a fuck anymore. Well, I wouldn't be making a video about it today if nobody gave a fuck, right? You know who gave a fuck? KO did. That's why he went on BFTB's channel last night to go in on me. So obviously, I don't care how many 3, 4, 1, 8, negative 13, 1 million. I'm gonna say what I want to say. It is what it is. If you don't like what I have to say, or if you don't care, then you can go. If you can go, like no one's holding you here. No one is making you stay here to watch my channel. So that is what it is. You're free to go. And that's what I'm about to do right now, y'all. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck about what KO says. Oh, by the way, I almost wanted to do a stipulation to do a debate with you on BFTB Sports, but I'm gonna let that go. I was gonna say the stipulation is if I agree to debate you on BFTB Sports, then you have to agree to at some point spar with your boy. We can do a friendly sparring match, just hands, just boxing. We ain't got to do Muay Thai because I know Muay Thai and boxing. We can strictly boxing. We can keep it friendly. I'll go 25%. And I'm only saying because you called me a hoe. I don't really care that you. I don't. My feelings aren't hurt about it, but I grew up in the 80s and the 90s where if a motherfucker called you hoe to your face, it was just automatic that y'all had to squabble, even if you all best friends. My best friend called me a hoe, called me bitch and all that other shit, we was squabbing. It's just a, you know what I'm saying? You just like you trying to sun me. It's not gonna happen. So I'm not gonna give that stipulation though, because it's not very realistic. But I will say we should get it on in the sparring match. Friendly sparring, I'll go 25%. You can go 50 or 75. We can do it like that. I'll just use straights, jabs and crosses. That's all I do. Jabs and crosses. That's all I'll use. You use whatever combination, whatever punch you want. I'll use straights, and that's it. We can do that. You want to call me a hoe? Then let's handle the hoe shit then. But as far as the debate, you disagreeing with what I said about your integrity, that's another story. You throwing a hoe in there to try to trigger me, to try to get a reaction, an emotional reaction. It's not gonna work. What I will say though is, all right, and I'm always trying to spar somebody, so I'll find any reason. Right? How many times have I done this? So just let me know, man. If at one point I'm in Texas, or if at one point you're in motherfucking goddamn South Carolina, we can mix it up. You know what I'm saying? 16-ounce gloves. You know what I'm saying? Headgear if you want. I'm not gonna wear headgear. I hate headgear. You can wear headgear. I hate wearing headgear. Mouthpieces, of course. And then we can go from there. Since you want to call a motherfucker a hoe, that's how I want to operate with that. But you're gonna say what you want to do. You probably gonna call me a hoe 80,000 more times. It will never squabble. But I'm just saying, we can get it in. You think I'm a hoe? I'm just letting you know. I'm open to it. No, sharp six. Not a reason to fight. A reason to spar. I'm calling for a friendly sparring match. 25%. 16-ounce gloves. He can wear headgear. I'm only going to use strikes. That's not a fight. Are you East Coast because it's still dark? Oh yeah, I'm on the East Coast. I don't know why people like to come to someone's channel and complain about the channel. I don't know. I did not go to BFTB Sports and complain to BFTB and the BFTB's chat about KO. He decided to do that about me. My little channel. My little 2,000 subscriber channel. Cole 86. What's good? What's good? Alfonso Morris. What's good, man? No, not a reason to fight, though. Anyway, much love. Like, share, subscribe. And we're going to keep marching forward toward freedom. And yes, let's make the debate happen. And hopefully at some point, we can get it on in the ring. Friendly sparring match. It is what it is. All right. Peace.